Keith Lee is the new NXT champion and he is still the North American champion. He is a double champion and we are entering the limitless era, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, maniacs? My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac, if you will. And today we are talking about NXT Great American Bash Night 2. We have an awesome new champion. So we are going to break down everything that happened within the show. And yeah, I hope you stick around for it. Right here at WrestleManiac UK, I talk about everything WWE and AEW. So if this sounds like the place for you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Ladies and gents, without further ado, let's get into the review. So the biggest news coming out of NXT, the Great American Bash Night 2, Keith Lee is the new NXT champion and he is still the North American champion. He is a double champion and we are entering the limitless era, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute ride it's been for Adam Cole. 1 year plus that he's carried this title, carried this brand and really made it his own. And even for Keith Lee, him getting here so far, he took the North American Championship from Roderick Strong. He has now taken the NXT Championship from Adam Cole. He debunked the entire prophecy on his own, like I'm pretty sure he said he was going to do as well, and it culminated in a brilliant match. It was just so good, takeover level match, and it's absolutely amazing. Keith Lee has done it, and to be honest, if it wasn't going to be Adam Cole to become the first double champ, then it had to be Keith Lee. He's had a phenomenal year also. I mean, I think this is just the beginning. This is their test run for what Keith Lee could possibly do on the main roster. I think they've got a lot of stock and a lot of value in Keith Lee right now, so it's going to be really interesting to see how he's cultivated into a real world champion, and maybe we'll get some insight into what a possible main roster run would look like for Keith Lee. One thing I am weary of is Karrion Kross lurking so much over Keith Lee already. We did see images of Karrion Kross at the end whilst Keith Lee was celebrating. I'm not sure how quickly they're going to get those two together and get them head to head, but to be honest, for me, maybe I'm being pessimistic. It's just not looking very good for Keith Lee because they've built Karrion Kross up so much. So it'll be interesting when they do finally square off. But hopefully they give Keith Lee some good title defenses, some good matches, some good opponents before we see him dropping it to probably Karrion Kross. I wouldn't like to see that happen at the first instance. But yeah, amazing run by Adam Cole. I mean, we can't forget about that. And congratulations to the new NXT champion, Keith Lee. Make sure if you are enjoying this review, you have hit the like button. Give me those thumbs up, guys. Let more people see this video. To open the show, we had Candace LeRae and Mia Yim square off in a street fight. It was very brutal at times. Kendo sticks, chair shots, dustbins out from the beginning. We had a segment where Mia Yim drove Candace LeRae into the crowd. Candace LeRae then later on recollected herself, set up a table, tried to superplex Mia Yim through the table and it got reversed. Mia Yim drop kicked Candace LeRae off this platform and through the table. They got back into the ring, continued the brawling, and as a finish of the match, Candace LeRae had set up a table across the turnbuckle where her and Mia Yim were basically on top of this platform, and we got quite an unorthodox swinging neckbreaker from that platform onto the canvas where there was chairs which Mia Yim went straight into and was basically dead weight. She was out of it. Candace got the pin and Candace LeRae won the street fight. The big man Bronson took on Tony Nese in a match where he was basically telling Tony Nese, look, we need to have respect for our competitors, and Bronson was really impressive here. It's a shame that Tony Nese is so good and looks the part, and when he had his opportunity as the cruiserweight champion, it just didn't really set anything on fire. Like, he was just a bit bland. So yeah, I think this was just a match they added last minute to the card. It was a decent match. Bronson got the win. Johnny Gargano versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. This was a brilliant match. It was really entertaining. This match got put together when Swerve Scott got involved backstage helping Mia Yim out against Candace LeRae last week. So Johnny Gargano got involved said, you know, don't stick your nose in my wife's business. And it was a really good match. Johnny Gargano as a heel is really entertaining. Swerve Scott, we know this guy's got immense talent. And this was just a typical solid NXT match, to be honest. And at the end of it, Johnny Gargano got the win. Legado del Fantasma had their debut as a team, as a faction, and they took on Breezango and Drake Maverick. Obviously, the main beef here is between Drake Maverick and Santos Escobar. And after avoiding him as long as he could, Santos Escobar and Drake Maverick finally tagged in at the same time and got to lay hands on each other. However, despite a quick flurry by Drake Maverick, Santos Escobar was able to hit a Falcon's Arrow on Drake Maverick to get the win. Re-debuting was Mercedes Martinez, and she took on Santana Garrett. This was pretty much a squash match. We knew what was going to happen. She definitely looks like her packaging has taken influence from The Undertaker. There's elements of Damian Priest that's the vibe I get when I look at her. But she's a veteran, she's so experienced, and she beat Santana Garrett here in no time. So that is it. The NXT Great American Bash Night 2. It is over. We are probably back to regular scheduling as of next week. And man, what a way to end what is a brilliant 2-night show. New NXT champion, Keith Lee. Adam Cole, like I said, I will not forget the run you have had. It has been brilliant. It has been undisputed. And maybe from here, Undisputed Era are heading up to the main roster. Maybe we will get a SummerSlam debut. But truth be told, they have probably done everything they can do on NXT. And it is time for a new challenge. And it's going to be very interesting now to see if Keith Lee can be the man to drive forward this new era. Like I say, completely deserved. I couldn't think of another candidate that was going to become the first double champion than Keith Lee, given, you know, what he's done in the last couple of months. If it wasn't going to be Adam Cole, it had to be Keith Lee. And they have pulled the trigger, and I can't wait to see what his run is going to look like. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this review today, please make sure you have hit the thumbs up button. Give us those likes. We need it so more people can be seeing this content, this review, and the rest of the videos on this channel right here, WrestleManiac UK. If you are new here, welcome. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. WrestleManiac UK signing out, and I'll see you soon.